How we doing, guys? 10 o'clock straight up here in the great state of Missouri. First person on gets to tell us what are we breaking? Where are we going with this? We going top half, bottom half, left half, right half? What are we doing? 3 from one side, 3 from the other. What's up, Jason? That was nice, Jason. Are you in this one? Ooh, Chun's in this one. Jonathan, Doug. Mandy's in this one too. Boy, look at all these familiar names. Brad wants to do bottom left. Okay, so these 3, Brad. And then what else? We get 6 boxes. Are you in this, Brad? There is? Okay, Brad. Oh, okay, I got it. Bottom left 3, is that what we're saying? Or do we want, are we doing the, and then what else are we doing? So bottom left, and what you want to do, how many you want to do? You want to do these 3? Or are we talking, what are we talking? Okay, and so we need 3 more. What 3 other ones you want to do? 6 box, half case. Hey, Mandy! Ned said hi, Mandy. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? We're trying to figure out what the other 3 boxes we're breaking are. We have the first 3. We're going to do the bottom left. Bottom left and top right. Okay, we can do that. So these will be tomorrow. Bottom left, top right. All right, you got it. Bottom left, top right has been chosen, and we shall break it tonight. 2021 Top Series 1 eBay half case, number 3 from a brand new case. Here's all your names. What was your score? Ugh. Yeah, it's above your average. It's good. Looky, looky. There are your names. If you don't see your name there, well, slip me $20 and let me take somebody's name off and put yours on it. That'll be more fun. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. It is 10:03 here in the great state of Missouri. You are on with Restless Craft Breakers. My name is Dune. There is a pretty good chance yours is not. But if it is, hey, look, we're both named Dune. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty awesome. We've rearranged the channel again. I went back to the top camera. What's up, Chris? And we also have the Twitchmas approved channel sponsors. And there you go. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday is rollover shipping. Now, because the way we changed, before we get in, I want to explain this real quick. I know there's some confusion about this. We have stopped breaking on Monday. We no longer break on Sunday and Monday. We break Tuesday through Saturday. So Tuesday, Wednesday roll over, and they ship on Thursday. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are all rollover days, and they ship on, well, they package up on Sunday, they go out on Monday. So that's why we have rollover shipping for today, new rollover shipping. So for Chun has already hit 5 teams, so he'll be free the rest of the weekend. Of course, we have the things that roll over from eBay, I mean from the Facebook group as well. But just so you guys know, we did make that change. It is in there correctly. That Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, here we go. I hope everyone saw your name. If you didn't see your name and you want to know if you're in the break, holler at me and let me know. You're going to see a couple different stacks as we go through here. Of course, we're going to have the stack that we're going to sleeve and top load. Any of the autographs, numbered cards, those kind of things. We're also going to have a stack to my immediate left that will be, and you'll see it as I'm doing it, rookies that we're going to sleeve. Most of the big rookies we sleeve. I mean, if you have a request, let me know, and I call them out as we go through them. And then, of course, I keep the Giants in every break I do. I started breaking to build my Giants collection. I never give them up, ever, 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 no matter how much people ask me to. I'm sorry, I just can't. Ryan Mountcastle, Dylan Carlson, very nice. That's a good start. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. I know we're having fun. I know we're having fun. Oop. So the other half case will be the last half case for us on eBay this weekend. We're not going to do a Saturday break on eBay because we're going to do some extra stuff in the Facebook group. So that should be fun. So as we go through, I'll let you know. Any of the home run challenge cards, they will get sleeved. Any of the foils will get sleeved as well. Any of the die cuts will get sleeved. I'm trying to think of other things that will get sleeved beyond the rookies. Any of the two-sided cards, those will get sleeved. The players that have the two sides, those will get sleeved. It says Ryan for Pirates, should be you. Annette, is it Ryan or Ray for the Pirates? She has no idea what she's doing, Ray. Is that an O? If that's an O, then it probably is you. It says Ray. Might want to double check. Either way, it's you. I mean, I don't think there's too many other Osterlings out there who are buying into breaks. I could be wrong. It's like our last name. There aren't too many. So that is you. I'm certain of it. Someone just might have. Oh, it says Raymond. That's why she messed up. So now she's trying to blame it on something else. But it is you. It is you. What else can I tell you? All card ship. I mean, that's a given for all of our breaks. This is break 3, Manny. Manny Ramirez is back in our break. Manny, are you the Mets? Are you the Mets, Manny? If you are in the right place. No, should I? Well, come over here and change it. What do I look like? I'll change it. I'll fix it, Ray. Ray O. So what's going on tonight? Anyone having a good time? Mandy, you working? Anything fun and exciting going on with anyone? Anything interesting happened in baseball today that I missed? Just general chatter, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk. I like to get to know people who buy into our breaks. It's a lot of fun. Made a lot of good friends through breaks. Through breaking. A lot of nice people. You're home tonight. What's up, Brian? Brian Daniels. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Brian has the White Sox. Good luck. You're at home. I knew eventually you were going to get fired. I knew eventually one of those kids was going to annoy you, and you were going to use that goofy costume as a weapon. Ryan Mountcastle. So you finally snapped. Look, a fake auto. Finally snapped and hit one of those kids I see. I'm sure somebody has a video somewhere they're going to post it of it. Cal Ripken Jr. You hate 7 a.m.? Is that what time you have to get up and go to work? I would hate 7 a.m. too. What am I hoping for in this break? You know what would be awesome? A clear. Wouldn't a clear be awesome? We hit another printing plate in, of all things, Mandy, we hit a printing plate of Clayton Kershaw. And an SP of Kybert Ruiz today. No of the traditional Mets fans were around to pick them up. Dodger fans, I mean, when we were around to. Oh, you do home repairs? Are you in St. Louis by any chance, Manny? If you are in St. Louis area, I might have some work for you. Yeah, I know. Kershaw printing plate. Look. Out of 70. Oh, nice. Come on. Oh, not the black border, but that's okay. That's okay. Out of 70. 40 out of 70. Bo Bichette. Future Stars. Bo Bichette. 40 out of 70. No way. I'm afraid of Marie. I'm not posting anything. She can go look at it in the feed or forget it. What's up, Brian? My goodness, what do you live in, California? That's like California driving there. What's going on with you tonight, Brian? Annette, are you guys working on the same break? Oh, dang it. So I can't get you to help me? All right, fine. What part of California, Manny? I was born in Stockton. Grew up in Stockton. Then moved to Lodi. So Northern California. Casey Mize gets a sleeve. Sixto Sanchez gets a sleeve. Sorry, guys. Evan White gets a sleeve. I'm so used to we do 2 breaks a day in our Facebook group. Bobby Dahlbeck gets a sleeve. Joe Adele. Tyler Stevenson. They all get sleeves. Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, working a double. Did you get paid overtime for it? Or did they say, you work the double or I'll fire you? Tom Mattingly. That's what I say to my kids. They laugh at me. I leave at 6 a.m., start at 6:30, hate my job at 5 a.m. I think that's most people. The Cubs are beating the Dodgers 7-0. They better enjoy it. It's the only time it's going to happen is during spring training. Only time it's going to happen. Did we get an auto in the first box? I think we got an auto. Because I don't see anything thick. All right, let's see. Let's go through it slow. Joey Bart. Dylan Carlson gets a sleeve. Let's see. Where is it? Mauricio Dubon. Here's the auto. Jose Garcia, Cincinnati Reds. Breaking money. That's it. Breaking money. Manny, did you say what part of California you're from? You from northern or southern? Quit breathing heavy. Boy. Hey, quit breathing on me. Oh, my Lord. That's all I need. So what do we got going on this week? Well, next week, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, tell me those of you who buy into eBay, I get retail wholesale. We've been opening blasters and we've been opening retail boxes, the 1224s. I'm kind of thinking I'd like to list those on eBay and see how they do. What do you guys think? Anyone have any opinion on those? So far, the retails have been pretty good. Hey, look at that. Mark McGuire Green. I'm giddy up. All right. Giddy up is a good answer. to many of life's questions. $41 out of 99, Mark McGuire. 41 out of 99, Mark McGuire. Yeah, we got plenty. I genuinely have, sitting over to my left, let's see, 200 blasters. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 120, 132 retail boxes. So I think we have a lot. What's up, Scott? Dan. Thank you, Dan. Welcome to the RCB crew. Welcome to We Are the RCB crew. Well, that's a long way to say something. Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you joining. Super duper. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Dan, thank you. If you'll notice that when you look at ours, I was looking today. I'm going to be honest with you guys about something, as I always am. Hold on. First, I'm going to add Dan. Dan, do you want Dan or do you want Daniel? Does it matter? I'm going to add Dan to our list because I want to make sure that he gets in. I noticed that I was looking at one person, they had these different membership levels. And the first level was, I forget how much. But anyway, basically you got nothing. And then I looked at, he had 3 levels. One that was cheap, one that was not so cheap, and then, what? Get out of here. Are you from my neck of the woods, Manny? Stockton, Lodi? Come on. Dan, I've added you on as Dan B. But anyway, he had a 299 level. I don't know, that's what I'm finding out. Yeah. Graduated from Tokay High School. Class of 1987. My wife graduated from Tokay High School about 8 years after I did. You just want to be Mandy? Okay. I will change you to just Mandy. I don't know why you want just in there, but I'll put just in there, just Mandy. But anyway, so I noticed that for $2.99 you got the privilege of putting a little thing next to your name, which, why in the hell would you want to put something next to your name to somebody for $2.99 a month, right? Then you have the next level, I forget how much it was, and you got the same nothing, Tyler Stevenson. Plus, you got really nothing to add on to it. I mean, there was nothing tangible. You got like I don't know what you got. I don't know. And then there was like a $30 one. And then for the $30 one, you got nothing plus nothing plus nothing. I mean, you genuinely get nothing. Why would you join anybody's anything to get nothing? At least with ours, we're going to do giveaways. You know, we're going to have lots of fun stuff. Anyone who's been a part of our breaks for any length of time knows that I like to have a good time with stuff. And so there will be freebies. You went to Franklin and Lincoln. That is crazy. That is crazy. I used to hang out at both those places a decent amount. More Lincoln than Franklin because I had a buddy who lived by Lincoln High. But been to Franklin several times wrestling. Been to Franklin. Well, that was back in the 80s. I don't know what happens now. I imagine you're probably younger than me too. That's awesome. I grew up on Hammer and West Lane in Stockton. Hammer and West Lane. Back in the day. We used to cruise Pacific Avenue. Back in the day. Not anymore, but back in the day. Anyway, so at least with ours, I mean, again, whether or not you believe in or don't believe in sponsoring people's channels, I think that's completely and totally up to the person. But at least for us, I can say with in all honesty that you're going to get something out of ours. At least you're going to get something out of ours when you do join. Not a bunch of hot air and a special video thanking you once a month. I mean, give me a break. If you're going to do something, do something. If you're going to ask people for money, give them something tangible in return. And tangible is not just a list with the cutest dog ever as part of it. Though that is a small part of that. I mean, you know, if you're Twitchamus approved. But thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being a part of it. And trust me when I tell you, we are going to have a good time. Legal good time. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate the sticker. The other thing is, you'll notice on our channel that at the bottom there, Chris Archer Gold. We do have Super Chat and Super Stickers enabled, but 100% of the money, of the proceeds, YouTube takes their cut, but 100% of that money will go to the Wounded Warrior Project. 100%. There's a Church's Chicken on Hammer in West Lane now? Man, it's been a long time since I've been in Stockton, though.
Is that Chinese food restaurant still there?
What was her name? In the old Taco Bell. Manny, on West Lane, Shohei Ohtani.
West Lane 8 Mile.
No. What are you talking about?
That one that we used to get the,
No. From the old, at the old Taco Bell? Not 8 Mile. Crazy people. Anyway, let me go back and say this again. So 100% of anyone who donates anything to our Super Chats and Super Stickers will go to the Wounded Warrior Project. And we will, of course, have a live video that will show exactly how much money we get every month from Super Chat and Super Stickers from YouTube, and us donating it to the Wounded Warrior Project. That is the only way that I would ever consider doing that, would be as if we gave that to charity. And I can't think of a better charity than to support the people who make it possible for me to sit here and open baseball cards every night. So there you go. There's my speech, and I won't make it again because I don't know, people don't like to be preached to, so we'll stop it. But anyway, on Hammer Lane, no, on West Lane, I'm sorry, there is a shopping center that, yeah, kitty corner to Costco. And there is a, oh my goodness, and it's an old Taco Bell store, and the lady has Chinese food there. It's a Chinese restaurant. She has ducks hanging up in the inside and barbecue pork, and she does barbecue pork buns. And I can't think of it. But anyway, I love that place. I did love that place when we lived there. Now we're in Missouri. We no longer live there. I'm sorry. I apologize for my excitement over Stockton. I do miss Stockton. I miss Dave Wong's. I do miss having my garlic fried chicken all the time. One of the joys of my life is garlic fried chicken. You can't find that here in Missouri. Let me just say that, in all fairness to Missouri, I love the state. Great people, sucky food. But you can't have everything. You can't have everything. San Francisco Giants. So coming up next week we'll figure out what we're going to do on eBay, because I'm not going to, we've committed to making sure that we are breaking consistently on eBay, and we are going to do so. But we will, hopefully Donruss will actually be out on the 12th. If that is the case, and it should be, it was supposed to be out tomorrow, but now they pushed it back a week. We will have that on eBay. The only thing that Xander Bogaerts blue. The only thing that I am unsure of as far as quantities are going to go will be Inception. Inception is going to be a little touchy. I think I'm going to be fighting the aftermarket on that one. We're okay on Heritage. We're okay on Opening Day. I know people don't like I love Opening Day. I think Opening Day is one of the most unique products and has some of the coolest stuff. Those dirt relics, pretty awesome. The mascot autographs and relics, pretty awesome. I like those kind of things. Tough hits, absolutely there, but it is a lot of fun. And so Inception's the only if that I really have. The only if I really have is Inception. My preference is full cases. As we get into something like with here, I think we're past the full case time for Series 1. We did full cases the first 2 weeks. Casey Mize. Frank. Trevor Story. Doggone it. Trevor Story relic. So that's my thought. My old stomping ground. Bowl at West Lane, bowl at Pacific Avenue, bowl at El Dorado Bowl. Back in the day. Ian Anderson. Pache. Buster Posey, Tony Gwynn. Steven Strasburg. So what else going on? Anything fun, exciting? Anyone have anything interesting in the card world? Anyone pick up anything interesting? Yes, they beat the White Sox actually, but I haven't seen anything from the game. Daggone it. Austin Meadows, Ian Anderson gets a sleeve. Manny Machado and Blackjack Flaherty. Nothing means anything right now, you know. Nothing means anything until the season starts. So we'll just have to wait patiently. Bo Burrows. Oh, did you really, Chris? That is awesome. Bo Burrows clear, huh? Mail day. Did you get any mail from us? Brilliance Rainbow. What are you missing for your, what's your other 10%? Hey Chris, put a picture of the Bo Burrows in the buy sell tray share, would you? Brian Mountcastle. Ian, where's your dog? Hey, Dad, turn on that fan, would you? If it's then you?
I think it might be the back room.
What's the matter with the back room? Christian Pache.
Cats.
Ah, all the 1 of 1, huh? Reds from Leaf Metal. I love Leaf Metal Draft. We are going to do more Leaf Metal Draft tomorrow, I think. And then I have Leaf Flash Baseball. And we'll do that as well. I think we're going to shoot for 4 breaks on Saturday. Probably 3 tomorrow. Do we have eBay tomorrow? We do have eBay tomorrow. Oh, did it show up? Oh, thank the Lord that package showed up. I thought she was going to come to the house and choke me out. I really did. She read me the riot act, and I'm like, it's still on its way to you. And then she blamed it on you, said you made her crazy. If she's sitting there, I didn't say any of this. I did not say any of this if she's sitting there listening to me. Thank goodness. And it was the Dodgers in there too, huh? I can't help USPS is slow. Believe me, I wish they were faster. I miss the good old days of packages actually getting there in 2 or 3 days. Ryan Mountcastle. D. Gordon. The mail system did screw up. They didn't get Marie her stuff as fast as she wanted. D. Gordon Green. We had a D. Gordon in the name yesterday. 1 of 1. Oh, yeah. I'd like to see that too, Chris. I'd like to see that too. I like to see what people are working on, because I never get a chance to. Oh, woe is me. It's a horrible, horrible existence I lead, not leave, lead. Miguel Cabrera. Forced to sit around and talk to people and open baseball cards all day. We do have a terrific Facebook group if anybody wants to join the Facebook group. Lorenzen. We do 2 breaks a day in the Facebook group and 1 eBay. So we do 3 a day. This is more a little over a case because we're mixing retail, hobby, and jumbo. Currently we're mixing 10 blasters, 2 1224 retails, 4 hobby, and 2 jumbos. That's our current mix that we've been doing. It's pretty good, though the last one kind of sucked, I gotta be honest. Last one we did just a little while ago was no bueno. But you know what, they're not gonna all be winners. It's just not possible. But we do lots of breaks in there. We have a buy sell trade share. We have a lot of good people in our group. We have a lot of fun being in and doing it too. Kybert Ruiz camo. Don't tell Marie. Should be at your house. And if she asks me your address, I'm just going to give it to her because I'm scared not to. Chadwick Trump. Oh sure. Give me Chadwick Trump auto. Chadwick Trump auto for the Giants. Can't be Joey Bart. If it would have been Joey Bart, we'd have added an extra box. We have something we've been doing in our Facebook group. If I get a Joey Bart /99 or better or any autograph, we add on a box to the break. We will do that here. We've been doing it on eBay as well. I have 2 Chadwick Trump autos. I have 1 Joey Bart. I feel so unsatisfied. But what are you going to do? Scooball Gold. I didn't get anything. I didn't pick up any cards. Scooball Gold. I have to live vicariously through everyone else while they buy their cards. George, did you get the email? Did you get the email about your auction? Chipper Jones. Why do I have another stack right there? Did I open this without finishing the other stack? Yeah, that seems plausible. So we'll finish this one, go do that other one before I go on to another box. All right, these. The history of tops, including the one that's the Garbage Pail Kid, we just will randomly stick in somebody's stack. It wasn't anything we were going to sell in a break, you know, on its own. I think that would be pretty classless to do so. And so we're just going to give them away. If we hit any major cards, any one of ones, they will be randomed off to everyone who bought in. So we'll take all 29 teams, random it off 10 times. Whoever comes out on top will get it. Same goes with the if we got a ticket to the 70th anniversary party. The same thing would happen to the ticket. We would random it off to someone who bought into the break, and it would go to them. It would go to them with some special extra shipping involved to make sure it got it there quickly and safely. You almost hit me when you were stretching. You know, if you'd have hit me while you were stretching, I'd have chopped your hand off. Jake Arrieta. Bobby Dahlbeck. Ian Anderson. I live in Modesto now. We used to go, when I was growing up, there was a place in Modesto we would go hang out on the weekend called the Taco Tracks, Manny. And it was just what it says. There was like 8 taco trucks there, and you'd go out to the clubs, and afterwards everybody would go hang out at the taco tracks. My kind of life. Uh-oh. It's turned backwards. Is it? Ah, dang it. I was wrong. I thought it was turned backwards. Juan Soto. Nice. Did you hear that Jake Arrieta hit a 3-run home run? Did he really? Good for him. He is the Babe Ruth of pitchers named Jake. Was it? Did it? Is he not? Who's he playing with? Is he a Cub? Oh, did the Cubs play the Giants? I don't think they do. I don't know. Honestly, I have not been paying attention. Joe Adele, Tyler Stevenson, Casey Mize. Some of these are a little off center. You can just see them when they come out. Suarez, Ian Anderson. All sleeves. Pache will get sleeved. And the way we ship, guys, we ship everything. If you haven't been in one of our breaks before, very, very securely. Very securely. I want to make sure the cards get to you in one piece. Did they? I didn't even know that. I got to pay more attention. Actually, I don't. I mean, is it bad to say I don't really care what happens in spring training? I don't mean it that way, but it just doesn't account for anything. You know, okay, fine, let's spend some time. Hey, Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig, this is the SP version. Lou Gehrig SP for the Yankees. Very nice. Lou Gehrig SP for the Yankees. I like it. Lou Gehrig would be my first baseman on my all-time baseball team. Howie Gold. Lou Gehrig would be my first baseman. I decided that since every single time we did a break, I didn't want to bug everybody with me thanking everybody who is a sponsor to our page. I would just make the little Twitchimus and just scroll them. Seemed like more fun that way. Well, then my team would beat your team every single time. Lou Gehrig was the best first baseman ever to play the game. Your team would lose to my team. Who's your center fielder on your all-time team, Mandy? We all know who mine is. There is no doubt. Amir Garrett. My team will kick your team's butt. My team is dominated by players from New York. Ernie. Nick Madrigal, Alec Bohm. No, not current center fielder, your all-time team. You picked Ernie Banks as your first baseman for your all-time team. Is that as far as you got? It's first base? My team's really going to beat your team because you only got one player. Take that. Jay Bruce, rainbow foil. Jay Bruce, rainbow foil. What position is Mikey the Fish? Isn't Mike Trout a center fielder? I have to apologize, everyone. I follow the Giants barely because I just don't have time. I thought Trout was a center fielder, though. If you're gonna, I'm taking Mike Trout every day of the week. Let's see, what position does it say? Mike Trout's from New Jersey, huh? It doesn't say. Would be helpful. I don't know. I thought he was a center fielder, though. But I'll be honest with you, Mandy, I have no clue. Lenny Dykstra. Mike Trout's a center fielder. So my current team, it would be Mike Trout. On my all-time team, it would be Willie Mays. Though Lenny Dykstra would be a fun one. Lenny Dykstra was a fun player. He was a fun player. But it would be Willie Mays. I mean, how could you pick anyone but Willie Mays as your center fielder? If it was your all-time team. But Lenny Dykstra. Poor Lenny Dykstra. He had it hard after he got out of the game. Lenny. Ryan Mountcastle. The Rocket. Roger Clemens. Joey Bart. Dylan Carlson. So Brian, Lenny Dykstra, my brain's not, I almost said something else. Did he do steroids? I kind of think Dykstra was a steroid dude. Evan White. Matt Chapman. Helmet relic. Hat relic. Brain relic, whatever you want to call it. Brain cover. I'm going to take a second and get a drink after I'm done with this stack. We need some more. We're a little light right now. We are a little light right now, I would think. We need some deep rookie color would be awesome. Eloy Jimenez, second base. Second base, I would go with 76 out of 76. Lorenzo Cain. You know what that means? eBay 76 out of 76. eBay 76 out of 76. I hope you guys don't put the eBay 1 of 1 nonsense. I don't like those people. I would go with Pittsburgh Pirates. Why can't I think of his name? I'm going to drink real quick while I'm thinking. Who? Come on, Hall of Famer. Pittsburgh Pirates. No, Clemente would be a good right fielder, though. You know what? I believe that, Brian. I believe that 100%. I believe that about that entire era. I think if players had their choice, they wouldn't have taken them. But when you have 85% of the league doing them, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to not and then get knocked out of your livelihood? You got to do it. They weren't keeping anybody from doing anything back in the day. So I don't blame Dykstra at all. Like working a job as a carpenter with your bare hands, and all of a sudden everybody's showing up with hammers. What are you going to do? You going to not use a hammer? You're going to be like, well, we started this and we weren't using hammers, so why would I use a hammer now? No, you're going to get a hammer. You're going to get a hammer. We used to drive in nails with our fingers. Somebody help me out, please. Jackie was a first baseman, though, right? No, Pittsburgh Pirates. Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greatest hitters in baseball. Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner was a second baseman. I would take Honus. Ooh, Rogers Hornsby. Honus Wagner was a second baseman too, right? Rogers Hornsby is a great pick, though, Chris, isn't it? Yeah. Right fielder. Now, tell me, I think Babe Ruth was the right fielder. I would take Babe Ruth. The worst all-time player? Chris Paddock. The worst overhyped player? Joe Morgan. Aaron, are you trying to show off for your girlfriend? Are you trying to show off for your girlfriend? Joe Morgan. Though Joe Morgan was a fantastic player. He was definitely a Hall of Fame kind of guy. But I think there are second basemen. I think there are much better second basemen. Much better second baseman. Honestly, I say this with a little trepidation because I know he was steroid era guy. You know who was a terrific second baseman? Jeff Kent. Jeff Kent was a terrific second baseman too. He was a steroid user though. Who would be my left fielder? Barry Bonds. I actually think Sammy Sosa does not get the love he deserves for what he meant to the game in the time that he was in it. Did he do steroids? Absolutely. you can decide for yourself whether or not that was good or bad, right or wrong. I think in the era everyone else was using them. Does that make it okay for you not to? Well, again, I'm going to use the argument then players use amphetamine since the 50s. I think actually since the 40s. Yeah, the only reason you don't like Bonds is because everybody ties him to steroids. Barry Bonds was one of the 10 greatest players in the game before that happened. And he proved what a grown man who is a great player can do when all these little boys were running around trying to barely stay in the game. See, I don't, Brad, you know what, I think I still believe in my gut that he's going to be injured a lot. Fernando's going to be injured a lot. And that's my problem with him. I think he has a potential to be a monster player. I don't disagree with what the Padres did, but I also think he's going to be injury prone because he's so athletic. He is so athletic. And I think that lends itself to him taking risks that he might not otherwise take and hurting himself. I would love to see Barry Bonds against Babe Ruth in a home run hitting contest. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. I wouldn't put Hank Aaron in there. I don't honestly. I think of the players, I'm going to say something controversial that I've said before, and I stand by it. I think one of the most overhyped players in the history of the game is Hank Aaron. I think what Hank Aaron had was longevity. He had power and a career where he didn't get hurt. And he stayed, and they let him stay because he was chasing Babe Ruth. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Stay because you're chasing. But he just wasn't. There are lots of other players I would take before I would put Hank Aaron on my team. A lot of other players. Could you imagine what kind of numbers Ted Williams would have if he didn't have 2 separate times he served in the military? Malik Smith out of 499. Could you imagine those kind of numbers that he would have? Could you imagine Willie Mays too? He was out 2 years I think for military service, right there in the middle of his career. Could you imagine Mickey Mantle if he hadn't hurt his knees? Oh my goodness. In all seriousness, as far as home run hitters go, Mantle hurt himself so early in his career that he might have been the greatest home run hitter of them all. He might have been. And yes, how great would it have been if Bo I think Bo right now would be in the Hall of Fame. That is my honest opinion. I think Bo Jackson was just such a phenomenal athlete that had he not gotten hurt, that's what steroids do. Hey man, I am not trying to shy away from what all the steroid era guys did at all, but I think everyone was doing them. Again, amphetamines were used in baseball, have been used in baseball for a long time. So there's cheaters all over the Hall of Fame. All over the Hall of Fame. And everybody likes to focus on Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds is a jerk. Absolutely he is. But he made it look like it was a beach ball that was being thrown at him. He is just such a superior athlete to all the rest of them. And he knew it. And he would remind people of it. And so that made him unpopular. That's fine. Mark McGwire doesn't get near, hey, look at that. Keston Hira doesn't get near the grief that Bonds gets. And Mark McGwire literally did steroids from the minute he was in the majors until he was done. Keston Hira out of 199.
But he is more beloved than Bonds is. Why? Because he's a nicer guy than Barry is. That is for sure. But if you take a look at the history of the game, set all the other nonsense aside, Bonds is, you could argue there, you can make a legitimate argument that Bonds is the greatest overall player ever to play the game. You'd be wrong, but I think you could make that argument. I could make that argument. I could make a genuine argument for him being the greatest player of all time. If you look at all the tools. I mean, Babe Ruth was the greatest player ever. But, you know. Last box mojo. I didn't know we were going to have this much fun. We'd have opened 3 cases if I'd known we were going to have this much fun. Let's go for a Joey Bart. If we hit a Joey Bart, oh man, for sure. Are you kidding me? Bonds compared to Griffey? Oh, come on. That's not even a conversation. No. Ken Griffey Jr. was a great player. He was not Barry Bonds. Look at any of the metrics. Any of the metrics. Ken Griffey Jr. is not Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was a once in a forever in baseball kind of player. We have another guy like Ken Griffey Jr. again. I'm not saying Griffey wasn't great. He was, and deserved everything that he's gotten for how great he was. But the reincarnation of Ken Griffey Jr. is named Mike Trout. Really? I didn't know that, Brian. I did not know that. I did not know that. That is really interesting. Huh. Lawrence Taylor did coke while he was playing, huh? That is interesting. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I did not know that. Do we? Dang it. Nothing again. Nick. Very nice. And Mookie. Huh. I did not know that. He went away. Man, he went away. No. Either way, Brad. Either way. That poor guy, yeah, he went away kind of sadly. Not saying he didn't deserve it, but I'm just saying it's sad. Uh-oh. Gio Gonzalez, good cut, black. Gio Gonzalez, black. 16 out of 70. Dan, who do you have? Dan Burton has the Blue Jays. Joey Gallo. One of my favorite movie characters had the last name of Burton. Big Trouble in Little China. Jack Burton. I've been to Chinatown in San Francisco many times, never saw any of that stuff. But then again, I wasn't looking for it. Who's a home run leader this year? That is an excellent question. I am going to say National League. I am going with Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso. American League. I want to see if Luke Voigt is legitimate. But I am going back to my original gold from 2 years ago. I am going back to Jorge Soler. Rosarina. I hope he is everything he looks like he's going to be. I really do. If he is, he will be fantastic for baseball. He is an exciting player. So I'm going with Pete Alonso in the National League and Jorge Soler in the American League. You think Pache's going to lead the league in home runs, Mandy? That would be great. Soler can definitely do it. Soler can definitely do it. I think, you know, he's such a strong guy, man. Some guys, they swing so effortlessly and just hit the ball a mile. No, it's your dog. Yeah, 40-something. I'm telling you, your dog is gassy, Ian. My son has a blue heeler, and she is gassy all the time.
Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler mix. I don't know what side of it is.
Nasty little dog. Stinky little thing. I haven't seen much of Pache. I'm going to have to watch some Braves games. I have to watch some Braves games and find out. Though, I'll tell you what, if Luke Voit is legit and for the Yankees, man, he's liable to hit 50. He's liable to hit 50. Could you imagine if the Yankees had all three of their big guys, Judge, I mean, all their big guys were healthy, they would hit 8,000 home runs. You know what? I like him a lot. I think Lou Bob is a terrific player. I think he's, you know, what he's shown so far, I think he's a terrific player. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be a superstar. And I, too, hope that Yordan comes back in a big way. I guarantee this. This is my guarantee for baseball this year. If Yordan Alvarez is back and healthy and has learned to hit that curveball a little bit, the Houston Astros are going to be a dangerous team. Walker Buehler, Patch, the Houston Astros will be a dangerous team. Steven Strasburg must be a blue. It is. Everything I see with Lou Bob tells me he's going to be a fantastic player, so I hope he is too. Oh, on the juice, huh? Yep. That would explain it. But could you imagine, though, the Yankees, if all their guys were healthy? Do they have legitimately 3 guys for sure with 50 home run power? They probably have 6 guys with 40 home run power, right? I mean, could you imagine? It'd be like the Minnesota Twins. But, you know, not. Man, we did not hit a lot of rookie color. We don't have a lot of time left to hit some. I like to see somebody like Vlad too. I think Vlad's another one who has the potential to really get into a lot of home runs. If he's, you know, he's weight's down, so I don't know how that'll affect his swing, but that'll be fun to watch too. Casey Mize, 6-0. Evan White. Ian Anderson. Bobby Dahlbeck. Somebody get it for free. I think the year will be decided in the National League based on how fast the Dodgers get out, or if they don't get out fast. Because World Series hangover is a real thing. I think if the Dodgers start out slow, I think it's hard not to. There you go. Dylan Carlson. Hard not to lean heavily towards the Padres. Though, again, guys, I think the Mets are going to be a better team than people give credit for. And the Braves are a good team. They're a good team. So I know there's a lot of hype around the Padres, but if I had to pick between the two, which one I thought had the better shot, I honestly think I would pick the Braves if you twisted my arm. Okay, those are the sleeve piles. So there's a lot of cards that are going to be sleeved. Keston. E6 patch gold. SP gold. Green. Gold. All right, out of the silver packs, Mark McGuire, 41 out of 99. Patches, relics, those kind of things. Trevor Story for the Rockies, Matt Chapman for the A's, Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. Gold out of 2021. Steven, is it Vaught? Is it Vote? I think it's Vote. He played for the Giants too, I don't even know. For the Diamondbacks, Archer, Scooball, nice. Howie Kendrick, Chris Paddock, and Amir Garrett. The unannounced, look at that. 2 green, 2 Seattle Mariners. D. Strange Gordon and Malix Smith out of 499. Where are we at? Silver, foil, rainbow foil, sorry. Tyler Stevenson and Dylan Carlson. We need a little bit more rookie color. That is for sure. Color things. Lorenzo Cain, 76 out of 76. Really nice Bo Bichette. Future Stars, 40 out of 70. And then Gio Gonzalez, 16 out of 70. SPs, we had 2, Shohei and Lou Gehrig. And then autographs, we had 2. Jose Garcia for the Reds. Nice Keston on card. 132 out of 199. So that's all right. All right, guys. Thank you as always. We appreciate you guys buying into our breaks. Like I said, this will be turned around Sunday. It'll be out to you guys on Monday. We'd love to have you in the Facebook group if you want to join. Link is in the item description. It really is a good group of people there. You will have a lot of fun with us. Thank you again to all of our channel sponsors who are here tonight. Thank you to we had at least one person join tonight, which was fantastic. Dan, thank you for joining us, and trust me when I tell you that we're going to have a lot of fun. Mandy, thank you for your donation to charity. We appreciate that greatly as well. You guys all have a great rest of your night. If I can do anything, please message me through, if you're in the Facebook group, shoot me a message through Facebook. If you're on eBay, shoot me a message through eBay. I'm always happy to do what I can. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.